Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome in. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy. I have already cleared your space, and I'm sharing from my heart for the highest good of all. And I invite spirits of the light for whatever messages they'd like to send through me. This feather showed up on my path. Isn't that beautiful? So feathers are significant in today's reading. I just can't believe how pretty this is. It looks so pretty on camera too. It's pretty in person, but it's just beautiful. So we'll set that here. Maybe feathers have been showing up on your path lately. When a feather like this shows up, it's so significant. So this is on your path today. We're going to use these two decks. Got the Sacred Earth Oracle and Spirit of the Animal Oracle. See what messages they would like to share with us today. Hope you're doing well. Today is Monday, but these readings are timeless. They're meant to find you whenever they find you and give you the messages that you're meant to have for whenever they show up on your path. Already I'm thinking of the wolf and the bear and the eagle. The eagle is significant. I found a symbol with an eagle. He was in the reading a couple of times. I'm not going to try to force that. And I'm noticing he's here today as well. The buffalo, the bear, the wolf. So those animals might be significant for you. That is a lot of cards. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. That was quite a handful. Okay. Are there any questions we should ask today, or should we just read the cards as they present themselves and just let Spirit have its say? Let the cards have their say. Are there any questions we should ask Spirit? I guess just what's coming to me right now is whatever you need to know right now. That's the answer we're going to get. So let's see. What do you need to know right now? Giraffe. Visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You're able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. The giraffe has the ability to see farther than most animals now. I would say, I think they're the tallest animal still living on the earth. I can't think of anything taller. So they have a very wide vision. So there's something you're needing to pull back from and take a larger view. You may be working with two other people right now. There's something going on with you and two others. And you may be I think you are taking a bigger view. That's what you're working on right now. Opening your heart, or keeping your heart open, looking at things with a bigger view. Raven, shaman. We just worked with the Secret Shaman Oracle deck, so this reading could be for someone who is a shaman. You're the great creator and musician. Why am I saying musician? Are you a musician? Musician. Great creator and magician. There is a reading on my channel, I think, about a musician. That's so strange. Okay. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and your words. Connect with the elements elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. You may have been seeing ravens lately. They're really wise birds. You may have been studying shamanism. Oh wow, I have to show you this because I can see the book right across from me. Hang on, I'm gonna go get it. I had this book sitting out on the table across the room, Shamanism. It's by Krista McKinnon. This is a beautiful book, you guys, and it has practices in it that you can do on your own. So yeah, I feel like you're studying shamanism, or at least, just exploring the idea of it. This is such a pretty book. Look at that. The stag may be significant for you right now, the white stag. So maybe there's something in this book that's speaking to you, or maybe you want to get this book. But yeah, it has specific rituals in it that you can practice. Very beautiful. I never know what's going to happen in a reading. I just follow spirit, and we just flow right along with it. Okay, so a shaman taking a visionary view. The cat, independent, you're a natural healer, your intuition is strong, you don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Right, and we've had that message here before about marching to the tune of your own drummer. Like, if you are resonating with this channel, you're likely very independent. We've also had the message of the healer. So someone out there, that's been a strong message with this channel. You're a natural healer. We've had discussions about hands-on healing. We've had Reiki discussions. You're learning how not to go with the crowd. And there's 4 in this picture, and there's the one that's different. There's the 3 that are the same, and then the one that's different. And this is you. You're similar, but not the same. And that's the thing with all of us. We're all unique. We each bring our own skills and talents and abilities. Efficiency. So you're working with getting things in your life to flow more efficiently. And didn't we have something with flow? Yeah, well, gliding through life with grace. So efficiently. In order to do that, in order to glide through life with grace, things have to be working pretty efficiently. You're working on your craft, whatever that is, and honing your skills and making things more efficient. I'm getting a message that kind of following through from, I think it was the last reading, about there kind of being some unnecessary things going on. She has a lot going on. A lot of extra stuff that isn't needed for this efficiency. So decluttering, moving some things out, not focusing on things that aren't focusing on things that are necessary, but not the superfluous things, like all that extra stuff that you maybe thought you needed. That could be literally or figuratively, like it could be literal stuff that you have, literal processes that you go through that maybe honing those down to be more efficient would be beneficial. Or it could be just a lot of, like, a collection of beliefs and things over time that you've added on that, you know, maybe examining them and then like removing them, you know, piece by piece. What do I no longer need now? What did I maybe need before or think I needed? I don't need it now. And you can begin to remove that piece by piece. And then, you know, you're left with the important, the essential stuff. And then things become just naturally more efficient as you go through that process. Perspective, right? So just gaining that larger, continuing to focus on that big picture view. And that's interesting that is, this card is underneath that, because the big picture view is not tied up in all these little details. It's letting go of a lot of the unnecessary details. So that makes sense that card would be underneath that one. And then perspective, the shaman's perspective, connecting with the spirits. Oh yeah, there's the glide through the world. So we've got that. Oh my gosh, look at this. I didn't even notice that. Glide through the void, glide through life with grace. So we've got the air element and the earth element here. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So gliding through life on your earth element and gliding through life in your air elements. Wow, that's amazing. That's so cool. Perspective. So your perspective is going to shift as you distill down, you stay focused on this important aspect. Maybe this is you, the important aspect, your essence, what makes you you. It's here. And it's not all tied up in all of this outward stuff. So gaining that perspective, and here she is with the same imagery, holding what's important. And also, she's holding like a view of the world. So that's this larger perspective here, this larger view, this visionary view. So you're holding both perspectives at the same time. This large vision, view, perspective of things, and then this efficient essence of you perspective. This reminds me of the Empress card. She looks pregnant to me, like there's something, you know, she's expecting something important to happen. Or she's got some important work that she's bringing into the world. And again, with the feathers here. I'm noticing the colors purple and blue, her feathers. And what else? Formation. So that's, with her, she's forming something very important is coming into the world through you, through your perspective, through your being able to hold both of these views at the same time. This visionary large view and this efficient distilled down view. And this to me looks like from this card to this card, she's tied in here with things are still quite attached. And then here they're beginning to loosen and let go, which is what needs to happen. See how these flow together. So we're going from kind of this tightly bound, a lot of things being clung to that may slow down efficiency, and this going inward process and thinking about letting go of the things we don't need anymore, and then while still maintaining a bigger picture. And then here you are letting go of those things. See how they're loosening their grip from you? They're letting go. They're not as tied to you anymore. I'm seeing the butterflies and moths here. So there's not only the formation, but the transformation. Okay, so what else could be helpful for whoever is resonating with this message today, Spirit? I'm just going to get a couple of these. Let's see. Just get a couple closing messages. And if this message has resonated, I would love to know about it. Feel free to share in the comments as much or as little as you'd like. And I'm always wishing you the best and hoping that these messages are meeting you in a good place in your life. Okay, let's see. These are all the same on the back, aren't they? Yeah, but there's the image. It's a little sleeping deer. There's a rabbit and a squirrel in this woods, and there's the opening behind them. But for now, they're safe here, resting, which is what you're doing. This is all like inner work, things you're doing maybe with these others in mind, knowing that whatever you do is going to have a profound effect on these others. And here as well, there's several in this card, and there's two here. So there's collaboration and working with others, so you're not in total hermit mode, but you are working on yourself at this time. So the night, find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. So you might be spending a lot of time right now working at night when maybe things flow better for you. Kindness, take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Okay. And clearing, make room for growth. And I feel like that's what this is about here. Growth of this, essence of you. You're a kind soul. So trust that. You may doubt that sometimes, but trust that kindness is who you are at your core. Yes, we all have shadows. Yes, we all have things we need to work out and deal with, but you're kind at your core. And if you can literally be by a pond, that would be good. Visit a pond where you can be quiet and find some peace. Okay, let's see from this little deck I made of chakra cards. It's just got the 7 chakras and then one that has all of the chakras. So it's just 8 little cards. And I'm going to see, working on which chakra could help you at this time. Oh, wow. This is all the chakras. So that explains why this is so colorful down here. See the colors line up with this process you're going through. So all 7 chakras are working in this process that you're going through. So, well, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.